Hello, this is Godel. Welcome back to Islands of Insight Hub Puzzle Series. Today we've got... I was just looking at this over here. We have a good handful of puzzles across our different zones here. Shady Wildwood has currently 4 puzzles, but logic grids are going to be resetting in a 3 minutes, so there might be more logic grids available. But yeah, overall, there's 4 available over there, and then there's 36 puzzles in Serene Deluge and 40 in Verdent Glenn. So this might be another day where I have to break up the recordings into multiple sessions. I'll see, but I guess before we get started, let's go ahead and take a look at our puzzle count. So the puzzle count as of the start of this episode is 15,744. I don't know why there's a backslash on there. I'll fix that when I go and edit it. Anyways, let's get started. I logged in over here and I saw a 4-pip puzzle grid. Hold on. I see you there, but where's that 4-pip puzzle grid I saw? Or maybe I'm tripping. Oh no, it's over there. Okay. Oh, and a 5-pip. Hey, we have a trail of little puzzles here to do. Let's go ahead and get started with these. Maybe I'll do them in reverse order so it can be kind of like a warming up, ramping up of difficulty. Alright, let's go. Start of this 3-pip down here. And, oh yeah, I'll clear this away now. Alright, here we go. And then after this, I think I'll go take a look at my puzzles again, and maybe we'll start at, like, Verdent Glenn, maybe? Is what I'm thinking. This needs 2 more. This is a very much just find it and do it kind of puzzle. And then that has to go out 1 further. This is just done there. Okay, how are we handling this? This needs to go out at least 1. Now that needs to go out an extra 1, and that finishes that. That needs to go like so. All of our darts are done, so we just... not darts, viewpoints, so we just need to hit the Tetris pieces in there, and there we go. And next up, let's do the 4-pipper on the path. No chess moves. No knights moves. Okay. So we're gonna have to connect all light cells as well. Okay, we can go down 1 here. Let's see, I guess if I do this, we make a knight's move like that. So we can't do that, which means now we have to do this. And that kind of gets our light tiles going in random places. And we can do this move as well, okay. So then this, whoops, is that, and that, and that, and that. I'm not a big chess player, so knight's moves are like something that's inherently not natural for me to spot. So 5 is done. 5 is done here as well. Okay, how's the 6 doing? We need 2 more on the 6. We can only do it up there. Connect all light cells. Let's keep that in mind. So light there, and light here, and light here, and then light there. Okay, cool. The dangled night moves, I tell ya. Oh, did I just see logic grids reset for Serene Deluge? Let's see how many we got. 12. Okay, not too many. We'll definitely add them to the docket. Okay, 1 symbol per dark area. And these are all 5s, and they're all in a 9 region where the 5 is directly in the middle. Okay. So, let's see. Between these 2, we can't have anything come out to the extremity here, because that would violate the 4. Actually, we can't have it go there either. And then, same for this. We can only have it go as far as that, so that means the 5 can go 2 that way, the 5 can go 2 this way. Let's see, where else do we have darts? So we have a 5, 4 here again. Same deal there. Now we can only have one more in the... No, now this row is just done, so we can do that. One symbol per light area. We don't have any darts here or here, so I don't know what we do with that just yet. I guess with this 4, we can now look at it and fill it in like so. And this 5 becomes done. This 4 becomes done. All of this is done. And we have 1 up here. And we have none here. Okay, that was pretty cool. Oh, that was only a 3-pipper, jeez. I thought I was on the 5-pipper already. Alright, let's see what's going on in here. 1 symbol per light area. This is classic nudity Kabe rules. So we are gonna need to figure out what stretching to wear to get these random whoops, wrong button. 2x2s, that's the word I'm trying to think of there, to get these 2x2s satisfied. So we got to go up here and come down. Those can be filled in. We have to connect all dark cells, so we got to fill in these corners. Alright, so we have 13. We need 1 more light cell in here on this side, and we need 2 more on this side. Okay, well... everything's symmetrical right now, so we got to think about this 6. And what do we want the 6 to do? I'm thinking we probably want the 6 to come over this way. And that's going to cause this for the 15 to fill in. And then over here it would cause... oh, I missed a dark cell there. The 14 to fill in that. And that should be good. Nice. Okay. Okay, I'm going to step away for a quick second, and then we will resume. Be right back. Alright, I am back. So while I was gone, the Crystal Labyrinths in Shady Wildwood, I believe it was, reset? Yeah, Crystal Labyrinths in Shady Wildwood, +2 over there. So, got a couple extra puzzles. Do we want to do, start today's episode of Serene Deluge? I'm not sure. We kind of finished, yesterday's episode in Serene Deluge, so maybe, just maybe, we go start somewhere else today. Maybe we do Shady Wildwood, although let me look at what the timers were in Shady Wildwood. There were, I think, something ready to reset soon. Was it glide rings? Yeah, glide rings in 20 minutes. We do need 1 more over there. So if those do end up resetting and it ends up being there, we would have probably wanted to do it when we were over there scouting with puzzle raiders and stuff. Let's instead go to Verdent Glenn, and there are bunch of grids over there. Once again, just like an absolutely unhinged amount of logic grids. 32 logic grids, and then 8 pattern grids. And 8 pattern grids is a lot. That's all but one of the last ones we need. And it's all that's over there right now, so I guess let's go over there. Oops, all grids day for Verdant Glenn. No match 3s. Match 3s are set in like 7 hours. Oh hey, there's a grid. Alright. I love when you can just place a few light tiles and then dump all of the dark tiles at once. It's like, yeah, look at me, I can solve a 1-pip puzzle competently. Amazing. Connect all dark and light. Okay, well... and another 3-pipper here. How many days do we have? 32? Oh, goodness. We're gonna be here a while. Connect all dark cells. I just feel right to put that 8 over there in the corner like that. It's like, get out of there. Alright, and I think my assumption was correct. Yep. Alright, well, 29 to go. Oh, jeez. I shouldn't even really need to find a puzzle radar. There's so many out there. Right now there are 48 logic grids spawned, and 32 of them we need to do. Well, we've already done 3, but you know what I mean. So that's only about 1/3 of the puzzle of the logic grid spawns are actually solved right now. So we should be like every 2 logic grid spawns we find, like out of 3 should be unsolved, which is crazy. Oh, sorry, excuse me, which is crazy. Alright, don't make macaronis. No macaroni, bad macaroni. Bad macaroni. Whoops. This is a stripe in that direction. Kind of a tricky pattern for a one-pip logic grid, if I'm being honest. Alright, no 4 in a rows. And also no light dominoes. No 4 in a row, 4 in a row, 4 in a row, 4 in a row. You get the idea, right? I don't have to keep saying 4 in a row. Alright. Dark regions have area 4. Connect all light cells. So this has to be light. This has to be light, and that has to be light. Visualizing here for a moment. There we go. Alright, no dark dominoes. No dark dominoes means we gotta do these shapes pretty much. Alright. Oh, my bad, I forgot about the outer borders of those shapes. Alright, anything over here? Another logic grid. Yeah, I love this. This is like doing it, like in regular online mode where you're just walking around and there's constantly grids. Okay, dark regions, area 3, and no light squares connect all light cells. Okay. Connect all light shells. Whoops. Dark light, light dark, light dark. Connect all light cells. This has to go up there. And all done with that. Any other logic grids over in this yonder area? Is the one on top of the hill up there? Nope. Okay, anything else? Nope. We've got another puzzle radar. I could, like, just grab these, but in all likelihood, we're just gonna instantly find all the puzzles we need, so I'm feeling more inclined to do, like, a manual sweep first, and then go use the puzzle radars. Oh, here's one of our many, puzzle pattern grids we have as well. This looks like it's just dark all the way, and this looks like it's making little T's. Alright. It's the golf range pattern grid. Anything up there that we can see? How about I just, like, go walk over and look? Because then we're less likely to miss something. Because it could be something behind the walls, maybe? Nope, nothing over here. Okay, well. Didn't hurt to check, besides cost like 10 seconds, so. Here we go. Is that another puzzle reader I see over there? Goodness me. What did I mark over here? Oh, you know what? I must have been trying to mark that one and I missed, so... Not another puzzle radar, actually. Alright, connect all light cells, no dark squares. Alright. Oh man, another one. Any puzzles over here? No, but there's puzzle radar number 4 now. If we find, like, number 5 and number 6, we're just gonna have to start using them, because it's gonna be like, well... I don't know what else I'm gonna do with them. I can't keep marking them. Probably gonna forget if I just leave them. Connect all light and dark. No squares of any kind. Alright. I feel like that one might have been a little tricky if you didn't know about the no checkerboard rule. See a pattern grid over here. Another logic grid. A lot of low difficulty puzzles today. Like, we've done just an absolute ton of one-pippers so far. I think we just need to have these connect like that. Oh, whoops. Had an extra one there. Sorry for the crazy camera swinging in here. I'm just, like, trying to look around everywhere. Anything over here? Anything up here? Doesn't seem to be. Oh, here we go. Here's a 5-pipper. Okay. Game heard me complaining, so it changed the puzzles in real time. That's not how that actually worked, but it'd been funny if it was. Okay, so a lot of these are going to have to share. Clearly, there's not enough tiles on the grid to actually do this without half of these connecting, so we don't know if this tile is going to be filled yet, because this 11 might need to be blocking something else in a different direction. Let's see here. This 10 needs to come out. 11, whoops, 11 needs to come out now. In all likelihood, this 12 is going to that 12. Which means this is going to be dark here to block the connection to the 2, and this will be dark, so that finishes the 5 and the 10. We need 2 more for the 12. We could do something like... Oh, no, we need 4 more for the 12. And we need 2 more for the 11. Let's see. What if we do... So it's going to have to come here to block the 6 and 11 a little bit. What is this 2 doing? What if the 2 does this, okay? Hear me out. 2 does this, 12 blocks that, fills in the 11. Oh, but now we have a light tile down here. We'll see if that's a problem or not. Because now we need 3 more and 2 more. Yeah, see, we don't have enough tiles here. So this actually needs to be dark, and this needs to be dark, and then we need more space up here for the 12, which means we're going to have to do this shape instead. There we... Whoops, wrong color. There we go. Okay. Good stuff. Another low difficulty one down here. Let's hit it up. Alright, this is gonna be... We don't have to make this staircase, but I'm thinking it just wants us to make a staircase here. Maybe. Uh-oh, maybe that's wrong to assume. I should probably just solve this, how it's actually, like, occurring to be solved. In other words, do the actual moves that are currently not possible. Because if I just assume it's going to be a staircase, I'm going to probably make a disaster over here. Okay, light, light, dark, light, 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 and dark. See, I think before I was continuing that staircase, maybe? I don't know. In any case, we're done. New hidden archways in Autumn Falls. I am sorry, we do not care. Alright, usually there's no puzzles over here. I don't think there's any logic grid spawns in that area, so we're safe to pivot in this direction. Here's two back-to-back puzzles. Let's see, 8. Where does it make more sense for this 4 to be? I think for the inside, so that this 8 can come around the corner, yeah. Alright, 2. And 4 over here. Alright, here we can start with that 3. Alright, 5 can't go there. Yeah, I discovered that on accident. 6 can't go here, so now 5 can't go there. 5 can't go there. We need 1 more on the 5. The 6 needs 4 more. The 6 needs to go here at minimum. Now the 7 is going to need to come out here at minimum. Can't connect to that, can't connect to that, so down it goes. There's the 5, there's the 6. Okay, I think we're just good to do this, right? Alright. I feel like we should still be finding way more grids than we're finding. Yeah, look at this. Here's 3 that we can see from this spot. 4 pattern grids in this one area. 1, 2, 3, 4. Amazing. Let's see. What are we doing here? Something like this. Alright. Next pattern grid. Ooh. What are we doing here? This one's a little bit more. This one's a little bit extra. Alright, I see the pattern. And then what's happening at the edge? A 2x1, and that should be light. Nice. I want to go up this side of the path, but I did see a puzzle right here, so let's grab this one first. We'll grab that one on our way back down. Let's see, we have a 2x2. Nice, and then there's a square and a corner there, and this rest should be light. Alright, good. Alright, let's wrap around the hill the other direction. Let's also go up on top of the hill. Anything up here? Doesn't seem to be anything up here. Alright, let's check up the path here. All clear. Check over in this little corner. Nope, nothing. Alright. Drop down. How many puzzle raiders we have? We have 4 already, so let's make that number 5. And if we find another puzzle raider, we can like just go start going wild with it. But again, because all of our puzzles are grids, I don't know how helpful it would actually be. Okay, so we're making L shapes. So this should be an L shape here, and then from the top right, this should be an L. L dark and light. Alright. Go. Puzzle radar number 6. I forget, how many puzzle radars are there in the Verdent Glenn? Let me look at save stats map really quick. There are 7 spawns. We have 6 unlocked, so we have found all of the puzzle radars. That's so funny. Let's just grab it, you know what? Let's grab it and comb where we've been. That's a good idea. So that we can make sure the route we've taken so far is all clear. And I don't have any markers, so I can't mark any puzzles here. I can only stop to do them if I choose to do that, so... Oh yeah, so here's a... Oh, we missed a 1-star puzzle even. Let's remember where this is. Oh, actually, I haven't used my warp beacon. Let's use my warp beacon here for this 1-star puzzle. Alright, just down a little bit to this landing, and then down below there's a few puzzles. I haven't really been down to the central area yet. Oh, we missed a pattern grid over here. We missed a logic grid over there. We missed another logic grid there. Okay, so pattern here, logic, 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 and let's do this one. Okay, no 3 in a row or diagonally. Alright, no 3 in a row means we gotta do the 5 against the wall, or such a way that it doesn't make a 3 in a row like in the middle of the grid. Like we can't do a U shape or something. Not actually really seeing where to get started. I think maybe this direction makes sense. So the 3 cannot go 3 in a row either, so it's gonna have to go 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3. I mean, honestly, that doesn't really help that much. Like, give me a foresight here. Yeah, I was looking at that tile already before, and I'm like, okay, well, what do I do with it? This? So 4 would have to be like that, or like that, and that would both be problematic, so, okay. Like this, I guess. So this would be a problem, this would be a problem, this would not be a problem. Okay, okay, okay. I got it. I think for the 5, we probably want to connect it over to this tile here. We need to block these 4 in a rows. 3 in a rows, I mean. And then from here, we still don't know what we're doing up here yet. I think this 5 does want to reach out to that one. Then that makes this shape here and that shape there. Okay, nice. Alright, let's see how much of these puzzles that I said I was going to remember are going to have been actually committed to memory. No, turn around too fast. Alright, logic grid, 2 pip, no elbow macaronis. This is the elbow macaroni free zone. Take your cheese elsewhere. Whoops. Alright. 7, can't go down, must go up. Let's look at the 4, or the 8, I mean. Yeah, the 8 is kind of our solution here. 8, and then block it off, block that. Nice. Alright, and we've got another pattern grid here. Is it just this? Alright. Alright, and then let's swoop back up here. And we have the 1-star puzzle here, but I'm gonna drop down and get these grids first, because that one's explicitly marked, so I want to get these before they vanish from my memory. Alright, 2 and 8. Whoops. All dark regions are dominoes. Alright, that is good to know. And 8 finishes there. And I don't think we need to put any more dark cells, actually. Alright. And then there was one down here. We haven't really scouted down here, but I saw it at the edge of my radar, so... Not this one, though. I mean further down there. Oh, slow down, buddy. Slow down. In the end, he could not slow down. Alright, yeah, this one down here is the one I saw at the kind of edge of my vision there. Connect all light and dark. Okay, well, we gotta do this, right? And then light and dark means no checkerboard. Light's gotta go through here, dark's gotta go through there. No checkerboards. So now light has to come through here. Alright, and then dark's gotta wrap all the way around the border back here. Light's gonna go in all those nooks. Alright, do we got anything else down here? Just while I'm down here. Oh, I'm taking a look. Not that I see. Alright, let's go back to our warp beacon. Hopefully this is not flashing in the puzzle. Okay, good. Alright. Oh, gosh. It's freaking shaped spaghetti over here. Alright, let's do it. Connect all dark cells. Let's start with that. No 4 in a rows, no squares. Okay, no 4 in a rows, no squares. Connect all dark cells. No squares. No 4 in a rows. No squares, because that needs to escape. 4 in a rows. Let's see. Are there any near miss shapes here that I'm missing? So if this is light, that's dark. Are there any 4 in a rows? Light 4 in a rows? I haven't really been looking at the light cells too much. Not that I'm seeing here. I think I would take a hint, because I bet there's something obvious I'm not seeing. I mean, honestly, not really. Let's see. Oh, wait. Yeah, never mind. That is... I should have noticed that. Dark cannot escape out of here, so Dark has to escape out of this side. Now what? That didn't help massively. Where do you want me to look next? Uh-huh. Okay, if we put light here, we have to put dark here, which boxes this in. So this has to be dark. I don't feel like it's, like, okay, I get why you told me to do that, but then it's like, I don't feel like that's helped me either all that much. Like, now what? Because now if we put dark, we have to... Oh, if we put dark here, we have to go this way. Okay, so this is light, and now we have to escape out here. Alright, we got some moves going, finally. So this cannot come through this corridor now. We can go up here. That gets boxed in, kind of like we were expecting it to anyways. Alright, there we go. Finally some momentum. Which way is this wanting to go? It has to go up to block that 4 in a row. And now it has to come up this way. It has to go down this way. Alright, look at us go. Suddenly everything just, like, absolutely, like, just fell together after we got that. Fell together? I don't think that's how that expression works, but whatever. Fell into place. That's the expression I was thinking of. Alright. Yo, did the puzzle radar we picked up over there just move like 10 feet over this way? That's so funny. Okay, well, we got another puzzle radar. Let's take it. Let's mental map these logic grids the best we can. So, here, here, here. And down here. Let's see, stairs, cliff, drop down. Okay, my memory is getting overloaded there. Let's just go with what I have available right now. Alright, no squares, connect all dark cells, no squares, connect, block, connect, and all done. Where's that one? Okay. I think we can remember all these. Oh god, what is this? Soup of a puzzle. It's like no fun shapes allowed. I mean, this is kind of a fun shape, though, actually. Good old spot the thing puzzle. Credit to Alien Rocks for coining that phrase, spot the thing puzzle. Yeah, I mean, not really my favorite, but they can certainly have their moments, but right now it's just kind of like a little bit of a slog while I'm trying to remember the position of 5 other puzzles in my head. Let's see. I could also just have my foresights help me spot the things, should I feel that I am out of moves and otherwise inclined to do so. Dark, light, light, dark, and light. Okay. Alright, so now we're gonna drop down here. There should be one. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Dark regions have area 4. And no squares. No light squares, specifically. That will do it. And there was one more over here. Yep, there it is. Good, good, good. No checkerboards. Okay, so no checkerboards with this type of shape just means we need a solid boundary between all of our shapes here. So 4 can't come up here or up here. 4 can't come there. So I'm thinking for 4, we can actually do something like this. Box it in all the way. Is this correct? Yeah, that's correct. Like, honestly, I don't know why you're telling me this should be light, because clearly the 2 was way more obvious. But sure. This 2, we're going to want to box it in down here, and then the 4, we'll just box it in up there. Okay. See how all of these shapes are, like, totally not even touching the corner of a different area? Alright, and then one more over here. Okay, I did in fact remember where this one was. Should we connect the 71 to the 8? I don't know, maybe not. Yeah, I'm just gonna go out a limb and say no, let's not do that. Alright, and 8. I'm just guessing this is a space-filling puzzle. Yeah, there we go. You gotta kind of figure out all of your borders of the shapes there. Alright, so I saw one up near the monolith. There's the 6th puzzle radar again. Oh man, it just like keeps moving to places where we can find it. Alright, this looks like a space scrunching puzzle. So I think our 6, we have to do this. There's no other ways to do it. And there we go. It was a 1-pip puzzle. What am I saying? Space scrunching puzzle. Alright, this is this kind of puzzle. We have to make only smooth shapes here. Whoops. Uh-oh. Hold on. Yeah, we're good. Let me just do this over here. There we go. Yeah, that checks out. Alright. And then there should be one more on the hill over here. Oh, this is a miracle. I remembered all the puzzles. Okay. Connect all light and dark. No squares. Hold that move. Yeah, there we go. That's how we want to do it. Dang, productive puzzle radar even without markers. It required a lot of mental effort, though, I'll say that much. Okay, let's go to our next puzzle radar. This is kind of funny. We're hoarding all the puzzle radars here on the map. Alright, let's check in some messages. Alright, let's go. Next set of logic grids. I should probably also look to see how many I still need. Alright, so we got one on top of the hill over here. Near the pearl up the hill. Gonna just kind of bounce up here. Actually, you know what? Let's get a boost off the pearl. I think maybe we can't get it off the pearl. The pearl's not really shaped that way. Let's see if we can get a boost like right here. I'm probably gonna go flying the wrong direction. Oh! Okay, well, I don't think we're going any faster than just flying normally, so never mind. That was kind of a waste of time. Oh well. Alright, so down there by that quest out the back door, there's one. And at this point, we're just kind of combing the area we've been over before. Oh, did our radar expire already? Probably because I spent so much time messing around with it. Okay. Well, let's see how many grids we have left anyways. 3 logic grids, and that's it. Just 3 logic grids. Okay, okay, okay. Easy. And we already know where 2 of them are, so... let's use one of our radars after we pick up these 2 puzzles. And where I haven't really gone through the middle of the Enclave yet, so... that'll probably want to be where I go next. Where the heck am I going? Down here. So I'm gonna guess the last grid is gonna be somewhere in the middle-ish, but we'll have to see. It could also be on a corner that I haven't really went all that close to yet. 6? Oh, 6. Whoops. My bad. I can count. Don't worry. 5. Alright. Go up here. And let me just get a jump up here. Oh, I got a little boost off the back of the pearl there. Maybe I should have just, like, done this while I was up here. Yeah, I definitely should have just done this. It's such a quick and easy puzzle. Oh well. That's how it goes sometimes. Alright, since we're closest over here to this puzzle radar, let's go ahead and grab it. Let's see, are there any overhangs we can kind of bonk off of to boost across the map? We can try this pillar right here. This pillar might work, because it's kind of slanted, right? Alright, let's charge up a super jump, pick this up, and align with the pillar, and go! Okay, that didn't actually work out, unfortunately. How about this here? I think the slant on this might be a little too abrupt. I mean, kinda got us where we needed to. This is it. We have finished all the logic grids in Verdent Glenn. Again. Well, we're about to have finished them, I guess. Early celebration, not good? I don't know. Like, why not? Now we are, so. Hey. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and split this into multiple sessions here, so I'm going to go ahead and cut today's episode. If you're enjoying the series, please feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe. I will start a new session from here, and see you next time with this inventory of puzzle radars once again. Goodbye!